precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And we got a precept on that. Let's go to Isaiah. There's going to be a big ass earthquake when these nuclear missiles hit. That's why the scriptures say the earth shall remove out of her place. This book of Isaiah chapter 24 in verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Again? So when these nuclear missiles hit, it's going to cause an earthquake about the earth. And that's in Revelation, the 8th chapter as well. So what we're doing right now is unfolding the Bible, going into the prophecies and what these things really mean. This book of Revelation chapter 8 in verse, what we want to start at? Let's start at 5. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and a earthquake. And a earthquake, man. And that's all when the nuclear missiles hit this earth. So let's go to verse 14. And it shall be as they chase roe, and a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. And that's what you nations better start doing. Moab, you better take your ass back to Asia, man. China, right? Ham, go back to Africa, man. Okay, Ishmael, go back to the Middle East, man. Go back to Pakistan. Go back to Iraq, man. Fake Jews, go back to Israel. Okay? That's what you need to be doing, man. Right? So you nations over here in America, you a bunch of idiots. Because you don't know that Babylon the Great is falling. But the Lord got you right here. The Lord got you stuck right here. The Lord got you waxing fat and building up your pride so you could be utterly destroyed in America, man. Damn Arabs over here making a killing off Jake at these damn gas stations, selling them cigarellos, selling them cigarettes, selling them liquor. You gooks selling damn cat, rat, dog, making a killing off Jake, selling our woman damn nails, fake hair. That's why you come over here, man, to wax fat off Israel. But guess what? The Lord going to destroy you here in this land. Yeah, you done wax fat off Israel. The Lord going to destroy you. It say, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined onto them shall fall by the sword. That's a message to you Israelites. Stop joining hand in hand with the so-called white man. Right? That's in Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 11. Shalaka, Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. It say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So though you don't join hand in hand with the white man, kumbaya, and we shall overcome, and you marching no justice, no peace in you. Look, man, that's not going to work, right? You got a lot of our women, right, out there marrying a so-called white man. A lot of you jakes do that too. You're going to marry these damn white women, having children with them, right? Going to hell off, joining hand in hand, trying to think you can save the so-called white man. Look, man, he's a doomed nation. He's a cursed nation. He will receive his judgment according to the Bible. And his judgment is to be destroyed via fire and brimstone and to go in slavery. And after 1,000 years, he's going to be utterly abolished off the earth. That's the end all be all for the so-called white man. Right? So no joining hand in hand with Esau, the devil. And if you want to do that, you will fall by the sword along with Esau. It says their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not God's silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Meaning the economic structure of America is going to fall, right? You got Jake out here holding up the big pile of money to his ear, and that's monopoly money, right? You got the government already dishing out so much money, which is going to cause an inflation, right? The dollar, the dollar, it basically, this is nothing, man. It's paper, right? So when Esau snapped his finger, or really when the Heavenly Father set it up to put the spirit in Esau to stop his finger and cut the dollar, what you Jake's gonna do, man? Right? You don't know how to grow anything. You don't know about irrigation. You don't know about none of that. And even if you did know about that, it's not going to profit you in that day, because the Lord going to curse the irrigation of America. There's going to be droughts out here, famines. Lord going to dry up the waters. All hell going to break loose, man. The only power, the only thing that's going to save you from this time is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Psalm chapter 50 and verse 15, calling on the name of the Lord. But you have to be a part of the elect. And you have to be doing what you're supposed to do now. Praying, fasting, repenting. Get your spirit together, enduring. That's how you're going to be saved out of these troublous times that's coming on the earth. Right? Not by a gun. Not by white man education. Not by marrying a so-called white man woman. Okay? Not by them being a homosexual. Not by damn LGBTQP pride. That's not going to save you from the times that's coming on the earth. What's going to save you is you keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. Okay, Sirach chapter 33, verse 1. Let me bring it out. Right, I will be going off if I don't bring out those precepts. Let's go to Sirach chapter 33, verse 1. It say, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation even again he will deliver him. So if you keeping the commandments, no evil, no trouble is going to come upon you. The Most High is going to deliver you from all your trials and tribulations. The Heavenly Father is going to sustain you, man. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. This book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 5. And it reads thus. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. So when you keeping these commandments, you're not going to feel no evil, no peril, no distress is going to come upon you, because you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord's going to send those all-state angels around you to protect you and to keep you in all your goings, as it states in Psalms chapter 121 and verse 8. As it states in Psalms chapter 91 and verse 4 and down. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. That's going into martial law, man. Right? When these military troopers kick in your door, right? If you're not keeping the command, hey, look, your wife going to get raped. Your child going to be destroyed. They're going to tear down your household. They're going to put you to death. That's in Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 21. These are the things that's coming on the earth while Israel sit up here playing, man. Give me Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 21. Let me bring that up. Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 21. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua. So that's what's coming, man. A troop is going to be brought suddenly upon you wicked Israelites, and damn you heathens, man. Martial law. Right? Hey, Walmart is going to be used as a base, as a FEMA camp in martial law, man. Because what's Walmart spelled backwards? Mart law. Oh, nah, brother, that's just conspiracy. That's his he say, she say. That's, That's the grapevine. No, man, that's in the Bible, man. The Lord said he gonna bring martial law upon the earth. Okay, what you think 2nd Esdras 15 going into? What you think 2nd Esdras 16 going into? Hey, the scriptures say it's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Insurrection is a violent uprising of the people. The Lord just clearly said he's going to bring a troop suddenly upon you. That's in the Bible, man. Right? So let's keep reading on to that. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone. That's in Genesis chapter 19, verse 24. And ancient Babylon wasn't taken out the way Sodom and Gomorrah was taken out. So this could only be talking about modern day Babylon, which is America. All right. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and doleful slacky, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and cedars shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate places, and dragons in their pleasant places. And their time is near to come, and their days shall not be prolonged. So America, you won't be prolonged on the earth. White man, your end is nigh. That's in Jeremiah chapter 51. Let's bring that out. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 13. And it reads thus: O thou that dwellest upon many waters. That's talking about America. The waters represents the nations. That's in Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. So the one that dwelleth among many waters is talking about America, because America go into these different lands. They got their nose poked up in these different lands. They that great big harlot, right? They go into these different lands, setting up garrisons, polluting the people of these different lands. So America is that whore that sitteth upon many waters. Abundant in treasure, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. So America, your end is come. Let's get another precept on that. Let's get Psalms chapter 37 and verse, bear with me, Psalms 37 and 13. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. So the Heavenly Father up there in the heavens laughing at the so-called white man, because the white man bugging the hell out, right? He conjuring up the spiritual demon Satan, putting up hella enchantments upon Israel, trying to figure out how he going to prolong his days on the earth. But the Lord up there laughing, right? Because he going to disappoint the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right. So let's go to Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 4. We're going to close it out with this. This book of Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 4. It reads thus: And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from off the vine, and a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Right? And Idumea is the Greek way of saying Esau. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. So this is the sacrifice that the Lord had. It's going to be a burnt offering. You're going to be made like a burnt offering and a burnt sacrifice, because he's going to burn you via nuclear fire. Going into the wicked, the unrighteous, the evil. So that's what's coming on the earth, man. World War III. That was Isaiah the 13th chapter, man. So Israel, get your spirit right. Know what's going on in the earth. Okay? Read these scriptures. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth. All right? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. And a list of other precepts and scriptures, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying through the Spirit. Shalom.